Hello everybody, Michael Kunman here, bringing to you today a video just giving you the differences between face balance putters and putters with what's called toe hang. So for those of you out there who have heard of this, that's great. For those of you who haven't, it's going to be a bit of an eye-opener actually in relation to this, because you probably didn't know, like I said, this existed and what it does in relation to your stroke. So what I've got here is I've got two different putters. One is a mallet style putter and one is a blade style putter. That isn't an indication of whether they're face balanced or not, but these ones here are two different putters. So what we've got, if you want to figure out if your putter is either face balanced or toe balanced, what you can do is you can find the balance point here, somewhere along the shaft, and what you'll see is either the face will stick straight up pointing towards the ceiling like that, or in the case of this blade putter, if I find the balance point here, you'll notice that toe of that club is actually now sitting down a little bit there. And you'll find some that are a little bit toe balanced. You'll also find some that sit directly down towards the ground. So what does this mean for your putting stroke, and how do we use this to actually help assist with our putting in general? Now, from a general point of view in relation to our putting stroke, anyone that has a putting stroke that goes fairly back and through, now there always is a little bit of an arc to a putting stroke, but if it goes relatively straight back and through, what we want to try and make sure that we select with a putter is a putter that is face balanced. Now the reason for that is because if there's not a lot of movement in the arc when you're putting, we don't need the ability to change that face very much. Now face control is such an important aspect of putting. We want to make sure that is as stable as possible. Now if we have a putting stroke that has a little more arc in it, so it works around our body a little bit, that might have been a bit of an exaggeration there, we would be better off with a putter that has a slight bit of toe hang there as well. Now the reason being for that is because when we're working our putter, I'll stand face on here, when we're working our putter back to square, if we have a face balance putter, the tendency is that face is going to want to stay a little bit open. With this toe hang, it's going to allow us, or it's going to give us the ability to close that face up and square it back up at impact, getting that golf ball to go a lot straighter. So what you need to do first and foremost is figure out, do you have a straight back and through stroke, or do you have a slight arc? So you can video yourself kind of straight down the line there. You can draw a line, or you can have a string line, or anything you like, or a club on the ground, and just have a few putting strokes. Hit some putts to a straight hole, and then just kind of have a look at it and see how much you arc. And then if you find that you arc the putt, if you have a fairly arcing putting stroke, try a couple of putters out with some toe hang and see which one works better for you. If you have that straight back and through stroke, or relatively straight back and through, try some putters with some face balance. Now you can find blade putters, you can find mallet putters, you can find ones with center shafts, some ones with inserts in the hosel. We'll go through all this stuff in later videos, but always just check to make sure what's happening with that face balance or toe hang. So I hope that gave you a bit of an explanation on the differences between face balance and toe hang, and I hope that kind of helps, or potentially in the future, with your putting. Thanks very much for watching. Any questions, please feel free to leave them below.